Hey guys, Sam here. Today I'm about to do some blasting, so let me show you what I've got going on. This is my Breathe Cool system, supplied air. So what you do is to get your flow right for the hood. This little thing, when you hook it up to the air, it kind of floats up to here. You want it at least above this. And I've seen where some guys or where you can just turn it all the way up, and so that's what I've done this time. Last time I just ran it to just above the minimum mark, so this time I turned this knob all the way up, and I put the hood on and it seemed to work okay. The hood is over here, so yeah, you just disconnect the hose down here and put this in it and hold it vertical. But anyway, that's the hood. It has built-in ear muffs and these little has a pull-off screen protectors, so that seems to work pretty good. Another thing I've been doing, or I did last time, is I wore a respirator underneath it. It does have holes here, but hopefully the air is enough to keep air from coming in. But just an added safety, I go ahead and wear that. I wear gloves, and I have a paint suit over there by my compressor that I wear. But anyway, this is the car outside in my blaster. So I've got these things pretty much wrapped up, the seatbelt humps, besides the finishing sheet metal. Let me show you the other side. This side, I still need to trim it. I just left the pieces bigger, but I can just run a cut-off wheel through here and trim it to look the same as the other side, but it's pretty much done. So the idea today, what I'm going to blast, I'm just going to blast inside the frame rails. That's the main concern before I cover them up. But while I'm in here, I might go ahead and try to blast some more through here and maybe all the way around this hump. So when I get these welded in, I can, well, I still need to sand this fiberglass, sand the fiberglass down, fiberglass these, sand it down, and then I can prime all the way over, get it in epoxy. So this time I'm going to use aluminum oxide. I got it from Harbor Freight, and I've got it in here in a couple boxes. I don't know if I'm going to try to recover any of it. Well, it's a mess in here. I'll have to dig it out. So this time I'm going to use this black aluminum oxide 70 grit from Harbor Freight. The last time I used the, it was the black diamond stuff from Tractor Supply. And I'm going to try the aluminum oxide. It's a little more expensive, but I think it may be safer. I'm not sure. I think the black diamond is like coal slag, but that's been cleaned. So I'm not 100% on the safety of each, but I'm going to give this a try, and I'm probably not going to try to recover any of it. Last time I did the blasting, I filled this thing all the way up with that one bag, and it still has some down in the bottom. So I don't know if it's worth it for me to try to recover it, but anyway, I'll bring it back. I should also mention, before I start, I'm going to shut this garage door most of the way. I'm going to close it, and just so it doesn't pinch those hoses, and hopefully these towels will seal it up. Okay guys, I've blasted where I wanted to blast. Now I just got to clean up my mess. I even came down here a little bit. It's kind of hard to see, but anyway, I'm going to suck up all the mess inside the car with my shop vac. And I'll get as much as I can, then I'll blow it out with the air hose, push the car back in, and then clean up down here. Sweep it all up into a pile and suck it up. But anyway, I'll bring you back. Hey guys, it's Wednesday the 26th. I blasted this past Saturday and blew it out, pushed the car back in here. But today I'm going to try to get it in epoxy. First, I'm going to, I missed some spots. I'm just going to run a wire wheel over the spots and get some of the spots that I missed. But this is pretty much what it looks like after blasting. And I'll bring it back when I start wire wheeling. Rear under seat panels, the bottoms, I've got them in epoxy. I sprayed it about a week ago. Went ahead and switched over to black. I decided on that because if you happen to be able to see through any holes in the frame rails or anything, it'll be the same color as the car. But anyway, I think it came out really good. Not a whole lot of imperfections. Especially much better than my first experience spraying the gray primer. So yeah, I think it looks really good. I think making sure the gun was cleaned properly was probably the biggest impact. That Harbor Freight purple gun comes with grease in it, and I don't know if maybe the first time I didn't get it clean enough. I will say also something I think helped me is I've seen a lot of guys talking about spraying a light coat first and then going over it with a heavier coat. Well, I did that, and it's a lot easier to do with black, especially when spraying on bare metal in the car, because when I was spraying gray on bare metal, it was harder to see the difference between the gray primer and the silver metal. So with the black, you can definitely see it going on. So I think some of my issues spraying the gray, couldn't necessarily see the coverage and sprayed too much on the first coat. Let me show you inside the car. Also came out pretty good. So yeah, pretty happy with it. I went ahead and sprayed, oh, battery's about to die. Sprayed up here and over here. So I think that's going to be it for this video. Today I'm going to work on prepping these for welding. So maybe even start getting them welded in. But see you next time for those.